This year, I'm participating in When Essay Met Library Rom-Com, a collaborative project where members of our Discord server, the Essay Library, recommend romantic comedies to each other, and we each make a short video essay about them. Indie Tricks recommended the movie Made in Manhattan, and while there's plenty to say about that film, ultimately there's only one scene in the movie that matters to me, and I am going to share it with you now. This is Lionel. Lionel is a hotel butler, and while he is not important to the scene we're going to look at, I include him here to point out that he, a working class guy whose job keeps him in a building with a phone in every room, has a pager in case someone needs to get in touch with him. This is Marissa. Marissa is a hotel maid, and as a plot point, is very working class.
I lived in a 4-block radius my whole life. Bye.
Marissa can't afford childcare, so her kid hangs out with a coworker while she's working.
You gonna keep me company today, Ty?
Marissa is not wealthy, but Marissa has a cell phone. This is Chris. Chris is a state assemblyman and is essentially what passes for a Kennedy in this movie. He feels at home at black tie affairs and is constantly badgered by the paparazzi. He's the sort of person who someone like Marissa refers to as
someone like you,
and about whom she is told,
"You're from two different worlds."
To put it bluntly,
there was just something different about him.
Yeah, it's called money.
Based on this magazine cover with Chris's face on it, and based on the fact that yesterday was a Friday, the scene in question happens on Saturday, September 14th, 2002, a year in which, for the record, approximately 250 billion text messages were sent. According to the FCC, approximately half of all Americans had a cell phone in 2002. To reiterate, this includes Marissa, for whom wearing a blazer is aspirational.
Think of it, girl. One of us. Out there. Oh, in a blazer. Yeah.
So, pop quiz. Let's say you're Jerry, Chris's campaign manager.
I'm bald, and no one in particular.
Chris is on a walk in the park with Marissa, and you need to communicate with him. How do you get a message to Chris? Do you A, call him on his cell phone, B, leave a message on his pager, or C, send him a text message? I'll give you a minute. And pencils down. The answer is D, you are not going to believe this shit.
Mr. Marshall?
Hey, Rufus, just look at the other dog.
What a surprise, a dog walker. Let me guess, Jerry sent you.
This is for you.
Here's what you do. You take a piece of hotel stationery and you write a note on it. You put it in an envelope, you seal the envelope, and you contact someone on the hotel staff. Let's say you page Lionel, and you ask them to contact a dog walker. You tell the dog walker to go find Chris in Central Park. So, question 2. How hard will it be for our dog walker to find Chris in Central Park? We've established that it's a Saturday in September. We know it's lunchtime.
So I'll see you at lunchtime.
But it's before 1 o'clock.
I want you there at 1 o'clock. Okay?
While I couldn't find data for 2002, we can say that on an average Saturday in the fall of 2011, 27,477 people entered Central Park between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Based on a back-of-the-envelope calculation, if the 2002 New York City population was about 96% of the 2011 population, that gives us about 26,378 people entering during that window, and we'll go ahead and round that down. So, assuming everyone who arrived at Central Park before 10 a.m. has left the park already, that still means that this dog walker needs to find Chris, a man she does not know, among about 26,000 people spread across 1.37 square miles. So, question number 3, how long will it take our dog walker to find Chris in Central Park? The answer, of course, is who the fuck could possibly know? Not Jerry, that's for damn sure. So why would I ask this impossible question? Because, as you may recall, the note that Jerry wrote down and sealed inside an envelope to give to a strange dog walker and send into the populous wilds of Central Park on a wild assemblyman hunt said 10 minutes. 10 minutes? From what, Jerry? What meaning could 10 minutes possibly have on a note delivered like this? That's like writing "Meet me on Tuesday" in a message in a bottle. In the time it took to go through this process, Jerry could have gone into a Singular store and bought Chris a damn cell phone. So, what the fuck, Jerry? I realize I haven't said a lot about this film, but this scene is really pretty representative of the deep dish pathological wackadooism that pervades the entirety of Made in Manhattan. So let's move on to something more reasonable, shall we? Last year in Tales from the Essay Library Horror, I recommended a film to Kai after Kai that they found, shall we say, troubling.
Thanks for the recommendation.
As fate would have it, I drew Kai again this year, so I recommended them the classic 1939 rom-com Bringing Up Baby as a sort of apology. Something light and easy that they couldn't possibly find unsettling or traumatic in any way. Let's go see what they have to say about it, shall we?